Okay, to call them domestic terrorists would be an exaggeration because at least terrorists they tend to be smarter. At least they tend to be better organized. The problem with this Black Lives Matter people, it's run by blacks. I mean, and let's face it, blacks can now organize an orgy in a whorehouse. If it wasn't for the fact that you have this white Antifa people and other whites who organize this demonstration, they would not be out there. Just like the civil rights movement was made possible by white men. It's always white men who are behind this. All right. Now, so then the blacks join in what white people say. It's white people who really raise this idea of white privilege and white supremacy. And so the blacks, they just parrot what this white radical say. So now it's becoming more and more racially toned because of this self-loathing, self-hating white radicals. All right, so you have this black black protester who would sign to say Black Lives Matter and dismantle white supremacy. You're not going to dismantle white supremacy because if you dismantle white supremacy, you know what you're going to have? You're going to have Haiti. You're going to have Venezuela. You're going to have the poorest country on the planet. Without white people, you won't be able to wipe your ass. Okay, you'll be doing like your ancestors, where they wipe their ass with their fingers. Okay, so you have the no justice, no peace. The article keeps going, say, okay, it says this black woman screams, we are tired of being called domestic terrorists when the only domestic terrorists are the ones that support the president. Okay, again, this is racially motivated, and they say they're just blabbering fool. They just say shit, but they don't do anything. They don't do anything. They just go back to their McDonald jobs if they have that. Although after this, they're probably not going to have a McDonald job anymore. Another, there's one of the self-loathing white people says, "White silence is violence." Very original in red letters. Many white Americans turned out to express racial solidarity. Okay, yeah, well, those are the dumb ones. Waving signs like "My life is now worth more than Black lives." Well, let me say something. I mean, it's not like this guy George Floyd was about to come up with a cure for cancer. I mean, he's a petty criminal, just like Eric Garner and Michael Brown and Trayvon Martin. They're all just petty criminals, and they are raised to this like high, celebrity, celebrity dumb or whatever. And so, let me say something. They will not win. They will not win because they're a bunch of haters. They cannot organize an orgy in a whorehouse, like I said. They're just a bunch of blabbering fools. The only thing they know how to do is walk the streets like Martin Luther King. That's the only thing the guy was able to do is walk the streets with badly written sign that says "I'm a man." They don't win. Trust me, they won't win because they're just plain dumb.